Welcome back to the Fire Emblem Fates Revelation blind run. Last time we crossed some bridges and Anthony totally didn't almost drop Takumi in the abyss. And this time, well, I would say we're going to be moving forward like the chapter title suggests, but I unlocked a certain support and we might end up actually doing something else instead. So, first though, regular castle routine. I'm getting Leo in fruit duty quite often. Interesting.
Careful!
She's gonna say careful with the merchandise, wasn't she? And yeah, there's Anna. Now, a lot of people have told me that, I'm not sure your report drops sticks. A lot of people have told me that I should promote Anna and use her.
Papa!
But, she is a DLC character, and I'd rather not focus on a character who only has one support.
Oh.
I'd also rather not focus on someone who sucks like Savaki.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, let's see. What is this predetermined to give me? Silver, that's not bad.
Oh?
Thunder, okay, I could maybe
Please,
forge
come
that for Elise or someone. And I still have 2 more people to talk to. And the shop is still in the way.
Check out my...
Oh, that's gonna be useful. I already gave him... I don't know. I don't wanna... I might end up using him later on, I just don't want to ruin his battle model. Anyway, please don't be Setsuna again. Oh, okay, that's the exact opposite. Good. And I may know what we'll be fighting in this next chapter, so... Let's see, I think we could use some speed. Well, we can always use speed. And what do we have for... Yeah, let's... some defense. It's kind of weird seeing Mozu in the Kinshi Knight outfit.
Wow, look at me!
And good, no actual,
Whoa, whoa!
Wow, that's,
Nice.
Saizo showing some of the most emotion he ever does. And everyone gets that, so that's pretty amazing. Oh yeah, Saizo also found a Master Seal. Which means I can promote one other person. I'm actually really not sure who I'm going to promote. Anyway. More Lilith action after accidentally pressing A on the golem for some reason. A little bit longer and her magic will be maxed. But yeah, focusing on her magic so much is probably why she completely demolished those invaders last time. And that is going pretty well. This is definitely the strongest Lilith I've ever had. And now, who is on arena duty today?
Oh, what fun!
Odin Dark knows no fear.
Weren't these 2 already here last time? I guess this time maybe I could try and... I don't know. And try and put Orochi in the lead. Well, Divine is probably an alright matchup for her. And she gets doubled, of course she does.
Your fate is sealed!
Or that happens.
Fortune favors me!
Should I go another round or not? Mercenary. I'm actually gonna quit. Mainly because I just don't... If that mercenary doubles her, she's basically... She is pretty much done, and there isn't much I can do about it, so... Yeah, look, the 2 cyan-haired flyers are conversing there. Now, going here just so that I can see if I can forge those tomes. Actually, though, I have no topaz. I have way too many crystals, though, so... Let's just get myself a lot of topaz. And... Aha! I have an idea. Because she'll be paired up with Takumi most of the time... It's not going to have any pluses on it, because this is only the first one I've made. That'll come later. No, it's already a both under +1, so I guess she learned the skill already. Don't think I'm going to get rid of that. Just seeing who else I can forge stuff on. There's a few.
Thanks for stopping by.
I think Effie would be naturally pretty good... Wait a minute. I was gonna say Effie would be naturally pretty good on the Forge, and then I realized she'd probably break every weapon she tried to make. So... well, that line can certainly be interpreted in ways. And soon we'll have the blowing minigame, as wrong as that sounds. For only a little bit longer until we get a new quote.
I love you so much, my sweet prince.
But this is not a new quote.
I would love nothing more than to stay by your side for all our days.
Right, who else is available? Nyx, Camilla... Gunter again, but yeah, the heart is totally useless. Have we seen... I don't think we've actually seen Nyx all that often here, so might as well invite her. Well, if it's asking what your actual age is, maybe, because people just can't seem to agree on this.
Quiet in here. So peaceful. I hope you're grateful to have such a safe haven.
I don't know who voices her. She sounds vaguely Severa-ish. But not quite. And now it's support time, which is what I would say, except we didn't unlock very many supports in the last chapter at all. Except we do have Kamui and Nyx, and we have Kamui and Shigure A, which is pretty good. But yeah, apart from Kamui and Shigure A and a certain other special one, we have pretty much no supports at this point, so that's kind of a shame. But anyway, well, I was about to say how I seen this before, and I just realized I certainly haven't, because I never even used Nyx on Conquest. A lot of the supports start out this way, with one character being like, go away, I don't want any attention, goodbye. Not really. Another one of those supports that's not really all that interesting in the C rank, but probably gets better later. And yeah, I need to... Well, actually, he's already a B with Zuri. He's getting quite high up there with his parents. Yes, I wonder how many useless villagers it's distracted. Lots of them. That's good. Very, very good. Yes, thank the gods, with the exception of Anunkos, don't thank him, because he's a jerk. What was he doing? I thought so. And it's going to be a picture of Kamui, isn't it? This isn't like a painting that kills you if you don't complete it or something. This is exactly what I imagined that it would be. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Yes, and also lucky that a convenient excuse exists for you to be almost as old as I am, for some reason. Also, everyone needs to be assured that the painting of Kamui will not suddenly come to life and touch their face. Anyway, it's pretty obvious what our next support is. It's the only other one we can do at this point, and first Royal S support, so let's go. Oh, you bet I want to go to support rank S. It's been a little while before since I last got their A, I think. Who's Mr. Pigglesworth? Yeah, it's been a while since I got the A support. Quite the opposite, I think. Yeah, it definitely is. What he feels deep down is deep resentment that is being twisted by an uncos into a force of possession, but hopefully that doesn't happen on this route. And the logic in that is what exactly? I guess that is the one logical reason that makes sense here. Considering that all of the other royals are going to romance each other too, it's going to be fine. Huh. Don't run away, this world needs you to break everything. That's not a bad support. Overall, I do like that support chain. Apparently, Takumi and Camilla's more popular, but from what I've heard of it, I probably wouldn't like it very much. But that one is actually pretty good. I can... Aha! Okay. Once I upgrade these, which I will, though really I only need to upgrade one of them, but once I upgrade both of these, I can now buy unlimited Master Seals, so I don't need to worry about not being able to promote everyone. That actually does kind of change things. Although at this point I should probably focus more on actually buying better weapons. Let's see what we can buy here.
Oh, welcome!
Okay, I think the only silver sword we have is on Silas at the moment. Why aren't you having a sale on these things? That's weird. Oh right, this is a Norian armory, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, this is kind of confusing. Oh wait, I'm in sell. How was I in sell? That doesn't make any sense. No, I guess I can buy one more silver sword. I'll probably buy the brave weapons later, they're a bit expensive. I think I already have enough killing edges. So you can buy fruit knives, that's kind of interesting. And I might need one of these soon. Actually, wait a second. I need another one of these. You'll see why shortly, hopefully. And who's on the Dawn Armory?
Welcome.
You. I think that from this point on we'll be starting to get some much better
See you next time.
weapons in general. I already have the S-ranked Naginata, which again I think I'll have to wait until I get Spear I can already use. But I'll sort out my inventory once I get to the next chapter, which... build something... oh, just statues, really. Oh, you know, let's make a Shigure statue. In honor of that painting. Can we build an Azura statue, actually? I don't think we can, now that I think about... yes, we actually can, okay. Upgrading this is going to be difficult, though. Anyway, now we can move out to the next battle, which will be not the Cursed Ruins. I think it's time to go for our first royal child, even though he might not be all that great. But that's what the Shining Bow is for, hopefully. Anyway, I'll actually see you back here because I want to sort out skills once I actually go there. So, see you next time for Son of Broken, who may not really be all that broken here. Okay, before we go, it's skill sorting time. It's time to pass down Secluded Lady to a male character. It's always hilarious to do that. In fact, I think that's the best option, because every other skill he could get naturally, but he can't get that naturally. There it is. And on Takumi the Broken. Actually, it really doesn't matter what skills I pass down with him. Kiraki's already going to get... although if I pass down Certain Blow and then promote him to Kinshi Knight instead of Sniper, then I guess... but I already have a lot of flyers. That is kind of a problem. But I guess Certain Blow is probably the best thing to pass down out of those. Now we're going to head out to the Great Hunt. And last time I did this right before the final chapter, but this time all the enemies will still be promoted. They'll just be a bit lower level. So the overall feel of this chapter probably won't be too different to how I did it last time, but Kiraki will at least get more screen time. Yes, once again, the Son of Broken had to be moved out of his first Deep Realm because he accidentally destroyed the first one by sneezing.
Big brother!
And now we actually have context for those creepy soldiers. Yeah, going straight from Vala back to a Deep Realm, obviously some of the Valite's going to follow us.
What shall we do?
Come on.
I might use this chapter as an opportunity to grind up some more royal supports. I don't think I actually heard that humming fully the first time, but he looks... actually, his hair color is somewhat like Takumi's. I am really not used to him with dark blue hair from Oboro. It even matches his outfit. And once again, I keep thinking of Age of Empires when I see this. Yeah, when you kill a wild animal too far away from town, you have to haul the meat back a very long way.
That was a good one.
Oh, and I think he's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal from what I've read. Hello, unpromoted enemy who will be promoted the moment the chapter starts.
Oh.
Yeah, they kind of are. Kiragi, you need to be informed on just exactly who we're fighting, and what he does to people who violate his intellectual property. And yeah, they're all unpromoted there, but that's going to change soon. And yeah, Takumi does care about people. Well, his son at least. And... those stats aren't terrible. They're kind of similar to his father's in some ways. And yeah, I haven't made use of this skill all that much. That's actually a really good boost. And yeah, his map sprite there looks a lot like a younger version of his father, which is cool. Speaking of always looking for silver lining, I'm probably going to have to give him that shining bow soon. Also, the Yumi arrows have those weird double prongs on them. Anyway, level 6 promoted flyers. But there are also a lot of movement blocking woods on this map. So it's a lot less open than you'd think it would be. And all the enemies have, well, most of them have steel weapon equivalents, but they either have 1 silver or 2 steels, basically. Is this oh, it's a round, yeah. So everything here is going to die. So you guys picked the very wrong fight, and you actually are kind of... yeah, actually, you are kind of strong for a boss. That 35 resistance, though. I was about to say magic users are not going to be so good here, but... wait a minute. Okay, there are still Wyvern Lords who have absolutely terrible resistance. But yeah, this chapter is really, mega Bozheim. Which is why the Broken One is going to be absolutely amazing here. As for who else we're going to bring... let's see. Like I said, I kind of want to check supports here a bit. Definitely bringing Elise, but... actually, Laszlo might not be a bad idea. And Charlotte's going to be quite good with all those flyers around. I suppose we should bring Sakura because she was in the intro cutscene. And she is not even at an A with Leo yet, so she needs more supports. Speaking of needs more supports, you're not an A yet. And you are at an A. They are kind of over-leveled, but... their stats are starting to look kind of similar too, which is kind of weird because Camilla's supposed to be in not exactly a very speedy class. Oh yeah, Cardin and Perry need to get their supports up now that I think about it. Are they one of the few non-royal S supports I haven't got yet? They actually might be. 2 more. We don't actually get to pick very many for this chapter. Though if we drop Mozu... and 1 more then. Well, whenever we have 1 more deployment slot, there's absolutely no harm in bringing Azura. Do you want to use Nyx a little bit more? But this chapter is not the place. There are far too many high resistance enemies. Anyway, you get rid of that now. Cardin is essentially a wasted deployment slot here, which is a shame, but... you know, I guess maybe. Now you go ahead and grab a Beast Killer. There's 1. Probably don't need that. I'd probably rather give that to you. Don't need that at all. Actually, you have much better evasion. Maybe you take the Sunrise. And you're still at an E in bows, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Meanwhile, Leo... guess we can take that. I should probably forge some of those steel axes. We've got a lot of them. Take one of those many killer axes that we have. Let's not fight just yet. Yeah, so a lot of this map is really big and open, and pretty much everywhere we're going to be exposed to attacks. So we do need to be pretty careful. Wonder if Realma and Camilla should fly the other way. Well, I do need to take those ones out quickly. I guess we're good to go. Let's go. And we have Far Dawn, which is actually a pretty good song. And, like previously, the entire map is in enemy range, so absolutely nowhere is safe. So, I'm actually going to have to be a bit careful of Kiragi here. And that's amazing. Might as well go for it. Remember I used Azuma with Beast Killer here last time.
Let's play.
Is that all your blood?
It's funny the way she speaks, it sounds like she's saying, "Is that all your blood?" or something. And I forgot about her personal skill, which is amazing. Huh, I could actually sneak in a... Is that going to do enough, though? That actually is going to do enough. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, don't use the bolt axe there. That's a bad idea. And I really don't want Camilla to get too over-leveled. But all the Kinshi Knights seem to be on that side of the map, so... everything else... one of those two shots could miss, obviously. I'm gonna have Takumi advance as far as he can, because this is pretty much, well, his and his son's show. And I forgot to, I was gonna give somebody a shining bow so I could trade it to him. Even though he's probably not gonna be that... holy crap, that's a lot of experience. I guess he is equal level with these enemies. Wait, what? How are these guys so high leveled? I guess they're normally supposed to be promoted enemies, but level 17? That's really strange. I didn't notice the massive level difference there. Yeah, like I said, I guess they're supposed to be the promoted enemies if you do this early. Also, that thing needs to go. And I guess I can go for this now. That is incredibly creepy sounding. And I did say I was going to give Sakura something better.
Rest in peace.
Nah, those are pretty much the main two stats for you to get. Yeah, only 3 might. I do need to give her something a lot better. She does double with the bolt axe, though. And they do barely anything to her. Sebura, those stats are pretty crazy at this point. Not sure why there are those level 17 enemies just floating about. Well, I mean, this thing has pretty good resistance, so... even Brunhilde doesn't do much, is actually not really all that accurate. Yeah, you get tons of experience from these things. And so Laszlo shall reap it.
Learn some new steps.
Yeah, enough for an immediate level up. that wasn't actually that disappointing. And there's Rally Skill, which is probably one of the not quite that useful rally skills, but still a pretty... well, all of the rally skills, they all... every little bit adds up, basically. Just wondering if she'll get... that is actually quite strong. Didn't notice how good your magic was. As long as I stay out of range of that, though. Is there another one down here? But yeah, as long as I get rid of that, Camilla has basically free reign here. Now, you just need to go somewhere where you can use this in peace. Okay, so that's plus 0 strength, going all the way up to level 6 Kinshi Knight. That's not really all that promising. But his speed and luck are pretty good, though. I guess technically Kinshi Knight would be best as far as skills go, and would give him good movement. Might make him a sniper later though, but for now, I guess we can go to this. That might be a kind of generic outfit. Don't know why I just seem to have this obsession with generic versus non-generic outfits, but I like the personality that characters have in Fire Emblem games. I feel that getting a unique class, at the very least unique palette, just adds to that personality so much. And I need to make really sure that Azura doesn't go into range of any of these flyers.
Thank you so very much.
I don't think of speed plus 1. Okay, let's see how things go here. Please, Kiraki, don't die. Well, air superiority is boosting his avoid against flyers, which is good. And Camilla's everything superiority is boosting her destructive awesomeness against everything because Camilla is broken. And I say that and then she misses. I'm kind of glad about that, actually. Okay, that's actually a little bit painful. Thank you for missing. And thank you for going for someone other than Tamuni. Because if both of you hit him, he might have actually died. Not sure, he may have.
We can do this.
And this bit of the song here, yeah, this is in Aligned, which is awesome. Wow! Camilla is not having a good day today.
Steel yourself.
I was really hoping more of these died, because now Kiragi's in serious danger. Not a single crit. Really? Okay, this could be very, very, very bad. At least you're not moving, but... Kiragi getting hit by 2 enemies... Actually, this could be alright. Because Kiragi can shoot down this one.
No more Mr. Nice Guy!
His critical quotes are great.
Yay!
Unfortunately, nothing can beat my absolute first-time complete blind reaction to hearing, that was it, have a nice day for the first time. That was amazing. Oh, of course, yeah, I have a better hit rate against you because your steel weapon is weighing you down. I was trying to think for a moment, because their stats were pretty similar, but yeah.
That's over with.
Avoid penalty on steel weapons. I'm really glad they brought that back, because In some of the more recent games, there's pretty much no penalty for using steel weapons at all. And they are meant to be the stronger but heavier option. Now yeah, Sakura and Leo need more supports up. And you, that's not a one-shot. Yeah, nope. That's not good at all. And yeah, we've pretty much cleared out... This is only turn 2 and we've cleared out most of the enemies up the upper end of this map. This guy is not going to be cleared out, but I'm mostly doing this just for the support points. And you are a level 17, as are you. Which probably explains why the Beast Killer isn't one-shotting. Also, maybe the defense boost from your Naginata, which is going to effectively reduce my damage by 3 if the Beast Killer still triples mine.
That was too easy.
Not really, actually. You got hit there.
Yay,
And that's gonna give you Defender, and yeah, she really is basically a mobile mage killer, which is actually pretty awesome. And the one who needs the experience most here, now I'm starting to sound like Phoenix Wright announcing who the culprit is you!
loser!
And the one who is a loser is you!
What did you expect?
Yes, Selena's actually been quite good for me this run, and Soul's gonna make her even better. Yes, and actually I didn't get her to a level 5 hero on Conquest, but I would have loved to have had stats that good from her on Conquest. Definitely. Well, she does have some Hoshiden staves. Did she just say no? No, I refuse to be healed. Please let me take massive damage and die. I was thinking I was going to hit for a second there. Okay, more things. Well, one thing incoming. Let me just check something. Oh yeah, there is still that guy. So 33, more than enough. Also 33, exactly enough. So you're going to go for this one, and ironically, you're the same level as your father, so in some ways you don't really need a little extra experience, but I'll take it.
That was a good one!
That doesn't seem to be boosting your accuracy very much. Oh, well, it does, but like by 5.
More pests.
Then again, 5 could be the difference between hitting and failing miserably, but it wasn't in this case.
Sorry.
No, ironically, Realma gains experience at a much slower rate than Camilla, despite her actually... In some ways, Camilla really didn't need that higher internal level, honestly.
I'm sorry.
Now, I'm just thinking who I... You are a level 17 one, and you are definitely going to double Leo. Maybe not Sakura, though. Just making sure that I only lure 1, and you're going to do pretty much nothing, aren't you? Basically, but a little bit over nothing. And now Laszlo is the one who needs more experience. And now I wish Kamui was using staves, then he could heal Laszlo a bit. Also wish Azura could move a bit faster, but she can't dance as a Pegasus Knight, so... yeah. And apparently it doesn't buff her defense very much, so... I don't really know what the point is of well, I mean, she'll be able to go to Falcon Knight immediately now, and I've checked her stats as one, and they're pretty insane. So insane that I almost don't feel like doing it. Okay, now, 3 new enemies to fight. One of which is about to be Laszlo'd.
Show me what you've got.
And apparently stripped.
I hope some girls are watching.
Of all the times to say that quote, that was actually... okay, yeah, of all the times to say that, yeah, I'm not even gonna... I'm not even gonna take any more.
Much appreciated.
That is pretty amazing timing. That is not amazing timing. In fact, it's really terrible timing. However, 14 damage from a silver axe. This is our healer, ladies and gentlemen.
I can support you.
That was probably not a 17. Yeah, that one is a 17, but... you can't get to any one of him. Actually... oh, you need that to put enough to double by old doubling rules, but not by new doubling rules, which is unfortunate. However... oh, you can talk to someone even when they're in the rear of a pair-up. Interesting, I'm not sure I knew that before. Actually, though... wait, can you go into a place where Azura can... I don't think you can. I don't think you're quite there yet, unless I do a complicated set of pair-up switches. At this point, I kind of prefer you over there. And at this point, I sort of need to do this. I am definitely not regretting giving Kamui the Levin Sword. And I just realized that if I... yeah, Azura's kind of going to die if I fail that, so... I don't think you can kill anyone else, though, so... as long as I get Azura out of the way, this should be alright. I was about to say she crit there, but actually 0% crit rate. So... I need to move Azura really far away, and that's bad, because that means she's out of seeing range of pretty much everyone for a very long time, which is... yeah, really bad. I don't think there are any... I don't want to speak too soon. I was about to say something, but I won't say it. For now. Because that would be jinxing it, and that wouldn't be good at all. And speaking of wouldn't be good at all, I'm not going to charge Kiragi into the middle of... I'm going to have him wait there, and... I see what you're doing. You're playing, I'm going to fly back and get the healer. Which is fine by me, because that'll put the healer in my range earlier. Also, this guy has breathed his last.
We're done here.
Breaths are in very short supply in the vicinity around Ryoma. You know, in a lot of ways, Ryoma can be compared quite accurately to Shannon from FE4. His actual, like, raw stats, at least from the starting stats, are only just slightly above average. Well, actually, the original Shannon's overall growths and stats were quite bad, but yeah. But he's made ridiculously awesome by his personal weapon, which is just absurdly good in every conceivable way. Speaking of absurdly good in every conceivable way... Okay. That could backfire, which would be absurdly bad in every conceivable way, but I gotta go for it. I'm seeing a lot of 69 hit rates in this game for some reason. Well, that one worked, thankfully.
I'm in.
That is going to give you a level up. I thought it wouldn't for a second there. Now that's still pretty decent. It's kind of sad this is the route where Perry's base stats aren't that great, because otherwise she'd be pretty amazing.
Good luck.
I don't think Sakura's going to need luck here.
It was the only way.
Yeah, pretty much, because this is a route chapter. Now, here's where... Actually... Oh, that isn't quite a one-shot. That'd be pretty awesome if it was, but sadly, no. The problem here is that Laszlo needs to hit this, and he might not, so I'm going to go for this first.
Don't you dare lose.
Yeah, exactly. Also, as if you couldn't already tell, here's confirmation that... What, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here is confirmation that enemy Sky Knights are in fact female, even though this one is invisible most of the time. So that wasn't actually a very good example. And now I would love to have Azura there so I was about to say dance for him. It's been a long time since I mistook Azura's abilities for dancing. But in this case it was regarding Laszlo, so that makes sense.
Who's the man?
I haven't heard that one before.
Hey.
So... Yuri Lowenthal is the P3 protagonist. Junpei is in that game. Junpei says who's the man. There's the connection, I guess.
We're not alone.
And yeah, I guess now is as good a time as any to mention the extremely bizarre and somewhat disturbing trivia that I found out about Yuri Lowenthal recently. So, I recently learned that... Okay, thank you, Speed. That's good. That is very, very apt. Very apt. I don't think I've seen her say that quote before, which is kind of sad. They're all clustered around this one area now. Okay, let's try and lure a few in that way. And like I was saying, so weird trivia about Yuri Lowenthal. Apparently, Yuri Lowenthal was not only in the Swan Princess 4 and 5, which exist apparently. I watched all 3 of the original Swan Princess films as a kid, so yeah. If I went back and watched 2 and 3 today, they'd probably be terrible. I can't remember all that much of them except for the fact that one of the villains was called Zelda, which I found quite funny. One of the characters had a really hilarious overwrought angst song about... She seduced one of the characters, and he had an incredibly overdramatic reaction to finding out that she'd left. And, I don't really remember all that much, but apparently there is a 4 and 5. I don't know why. And apparently Yuri Lowenthal not only starred in them, he wrote them. Yeah. That may have been the one thing that got me to actually lose respect for Yuri Lowenthal. But it is also hilarious in a way. And that's not good enough. Actually, come to think of it, do I have any Worm Slayers on this route? I actually don't think I do. This, well, I was about to say this won't be enough either, but let's face it, we're almost going to critical. Now that I've said it, it doesn't happen. Okay, this looks bad, but I think only one thing can get to Laszlo from here. Okay, here's another random connection that just came to me. The first Swan Princess ends with a dramatic display of archery. This chapter is all about archery. Kiraki, you've just surpassed your father's level. He is not going to be happy about that. In fact, he's so not happy about that that he's going to... Wait a minute. Ah, one off, really. In fact, like I said, he is so going to be not happy about that he's going to do this. And now catch up with your son.
That was easy.
It is kind of cool, though, how his son's consistently doubling while he has the power.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, the possibly one thing that I thought was kind of, wouldn't say cool, but kind of interesting about, I think it was the third Swan Princess film that introduced what I believe to be one of the single most broken powers in any story, the Destroying Seeker. Basically, it is an instant kill, and it will relentlessly follow whoever it targets permanently. Yeah. Spoilers, the one character that gets targeted by one actually does die and is only saved by a Deus Ex Machina. But that is... It's really convenient that the villain doesn't remember that she can do that until the very end of the film, because if it weren't for that, everyone would be dead, because that is the most broken power in the history of everything. It's kind of cool. I remember that, yeah, this is the discussing old childhood movies segment. So, like, the villain's natural power is the ability to make any spell they have seek out any target. And towards the end of the film, they realize they can combine that with the Forbidden Arts instant destroying spell. And once that happens, yeah. Most broken power in the history of... Well, one of the most broken powers in the history of fiction. And exactly one more round ought to do it.
Shall we kill them?
Maybe.
You alright, dear?
Depends on if he misses. That...
For the glory of
Okay, it makes perfect sense just calling him deer in this playthrough.
I will not lose.
And that was what I was counting on.
Huh? What are you doing?
So this should be almost over. Overall, this didn't feel very different to the first time I did this, even though it's a lot later. And let's just make good on my promise and actually finish this in one round. Hopefully, next My Castle episode will have some more supports. Soon we will be getting more royal supports. Oh, of course, one of the supports we'll probably be getting next is Cardin and Perry S, which probably won't be too good. I was about to say Sakura and Leo could take this, except this thing has quite good resistance.
Oh no! Oh, thank goodness!
And here's where I'd like to use Azura, but because I see a potential double level up in the making here. But she is way too far away from the action. I have an idea.
Let's go.
So annoying!
I guess these guys kind of are. They've got good defenses in both stats, and these are some of the few Malignites I've ever seen who actually hit hard magically. Most of them have terrible magic, like the ones that we saw back in Vala. So Anankos has saved his best minions for... seriously, severe... I mean, no, not calling her by her real name, otherwise that one will get her. Selena is amazing in this run. 2 more enemies. Oh, I guess they can talk here.
I've got you.
Dad!
Well, I think the battle's already mostly over.
Huh? Nope. What? Yep.
Yep, he inherited his optimism from his mother, I guess. His personality does make a lot of sense with Elise as his mother.
Ah.
Ready for anything!
Wait a minute. Let's not steal the... Actually, let's steal the kill here, because I forgot that Kiragi didn't double that thing. And the practice katana's not going to work. In this situation, actually... well, both cases, your accuracy is not all that great. How does every single weapon that Camilla has have the exact same accuracy?
This could be trouble.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, good. It is actually enough. I made the movement arrow go really weird there, which, So apparently in Sacred Stones, the movement arrow can actually influence the RNG somehow, which is how you can manipulate the RNG to get particular random drops from skirmishes. I don't know exactly... It's apparently because when you make the movement arrow... When you do a sort of like a loop with a certain type of person with movement, it's actually randomized as to which direction the loop goes. It's hard to describe. It's randomized as to which pattern the loop will take if you make it go a certain way. And you can abuse that to basically alter the RNG via...
I'll try my best.
I should have attacked in melee.
I will erase you.
No, I shouldn't have. If I'd attacked in melee, maybe Sakura, if there was no crit there, would have got experience too, and there would have been a double level up. Only 20, that's a little disappointing. And I've just noticed that his strength has not... Oh, it's only been 2 levels. Yeah, it's only been 2 levels. I shouldn't be too worried. His speed and luck are still pretty amazing, so combine that with air superiority, and he might be a pretty effective flyer killer. Well, you double with the practice katana, that's something. However, Camilla doubles with the Axe of Ultimate Destruction.
Waiting for this.
And the Axe of Ultimate Missing is what it apparently should be. That feel when your fixed damage skill does more damage than your actual attacks. Now, I am taking a massive... Moonfestle's only doing as much as Mend. Interesting. I'm taking a massive gamble here, because if I can't take this boss down now, Elise is in severe danger. Actually, this is very, very bad. Does Carton have better accuracy with his... Well, he does, but it's doing basically nothing. I don't want to jinx this, but you need to hit parry.
Come on, let's go!
Thank you! Okay, I'm pretty sure we're safe. I'm sure there could have been a way I could have got Elise out of there if Yeah, she would have had potential to be attacked on all four sides, but if I... There's a way I probably could have blocked it off. Oh, I feel really bad for Azura. She's just sitting there doing not much, but... Make the final shot, son of Broken! So yeah, that chapter was still pretty easy, but I guess that fits Kiraki's personality.
Hey!
Rama and Camilla got heroes. How did that happen?
Dad!
Well, it pretty much is now that we're in Vala. Get used to seeing those glowy, invisible-y things, and get used to seeing bosses with no dialogue.
This is nothing.
When you... Well, shot more flyers, just like this battle. Yeah, exactly.
Nice!
Huh?
So fun!
And I still like to think he's saying blame here. Yeah, maybe lose a few aspects of your dad, like the getting possessed and becoming the final boss of Conquest part. Don't worry, I warned everyone at the start of this playlist of spoilers, so yeah, for the other routes.
Hey...
What?
Well,
Sister.
Yeah, and a chip off the, of his mother's block.
Wow!
I guess I'll see more supports out of him in this run. And I'm interested to see his support with Forrest, considering they'll be cousins here.
Yay!
Yay for your face, and yay for, everyone's faces. Because in Kamui's army, we all love faces. Yeah, let's not go to Before Awakening now, or Frodrick's really gonna freak out. But anyway, that was that chapter, so next time we'll be continuing with Vala, most likely, because I don't think I got any other S supports out of that. Well, except for Cardinton, I've already done that child... Actually... Yeah, okay, I've just thought of something, but... You know, I'll talk about that next time. So, see you then.